Welcome, friends, to this slow flow on riding those waves of grief. You can come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Maybe you need a pillow to sit up on. Maybe this feels comfortable. Maybe your legs want to be out straight or you want to be on your knees. Come to a position that feels supportive for you. Grief does not move in one straight line. It comes in waves. And this practice today is not about fighting those waves, but about riding them and learning to be with that grief when it arrives. So if you want to, if it feels safe in your body to close down your eyes, maybe bringing your hands somewhere on your legs, on your belly, and just feel your breath. No need to change or fix, just arriving here. We'll reach our arms up and take one breath in. And then exhale, bring that right hand down and left hand stretches up and over. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, that right hand up and over. Inhale, those hands rise. Exhale, bring them to your heart. From here, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Again, if you need some extra padding, you can always roll up your mat. You can place a blanket under your hands, whatever you need today. I'm going to grab a blanket for my wrists. So I just gently place this blanket down and place my hands on top. You can always go to those fists as well if that feels better in your body. So from this tabletop position, we will just take some slow cat-cows, stacking those hips over those knees. I think I might move this blanket to my knees. That'll feel better, I think. Oh yes, much better on those knees. And then from here, on the inhale, we'll drop that belly open, that chest. Keeping that neck neutral, we inhale. Exhale, rounds the spine, brings that chin to the chest, kind of like a wave. You're just rolling through it. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. No need to push. Go at your pace. One more inhale to lower. Exhale to round that spine, creating that wave-like motion. Come back to center. Maybe here you just take some small movements, gazing over the left shoulder and gazing over the right. One more gaze to the left. And then gaze to the right. From this tabletop position, this neutral spine, we will thread the needle to give us some of that flexion in our spine to help those waves move through us, move with us. So we'll ground down into that right hand, reach that left hand up. Maybe it only goes halfway. Maybe it can go the full way. We're going to take that left hand under, bringing our shoulder to the mat and our head down. And then we'll walk this right hand to reach it forward or bring it to your back. Breathing in here. Exhale to let go. Nothing to fix. Nothing to change, just an acceptance of where you're showing up from today, riding that wave. Bringing that right hand down and then lifting that left arm up and then bringing it back down. We'll move through that on the other side. So we'll ground down into that right hand. Our knees are still under those hips. Inhale that right hand out or up. Exhale, bring that hand under. Take your side head to the mat. Maybe walk this arm out long or tuck it behind your back. Breathing in here. Exhaling it away. Whatever comes here is okay. No fullest expression of this pose needed. You choose what feels good for you. From here, we're going to bring that right hand down. Inhale, sweeps that left hand up. And then exhale, sets that hand down. From here, we're going to move into a puppy pose. Sometimes this can be a little uncomfortable, but we will walk through it slowly. So we're going to walk those hands out long. And then from here, we're just going to bring that chest down, bending the elbows, and then bringing that forehead to the mat. Feeling that tailbone, those hips reaching back. Breathing in here. And exhale that breath away. Coming back up to those long arms, we're going to walk in back to that tabletop position, bringing our feet together and our knees out wide, sending those hips back and down. We'll come into a child's pose here. If these knees wide don't feel good for you, you can bring them together and we will walk those hands out, bringing that forehead to the mat. Breathing in. Feeling those back ribs expanding. Open the mouth. We're going to come back up to that tabletop. And then down to that child's pose. Riding that wave. Back to that tabletop. And then back to that child's pose. One more. We'll inhale to come forward. Exhale to go back. From here, we're going to walk our hands back to meet our knees. We're going to bring this blanket, if you have one, to sit on it here. Coming back to that cross-legged position, or however you found yourself arriving on your mat. Coming back to that seat where we started. Maybe you close down those eyes again, thinking about those waves rising and falling on their own. We'll reach those hands up, breathe in. Exhale, we'll twist over to the right. We're going to take that left hand to the knee, right hand behind us. Maybe that gaze goes over that right shoulder. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we twist to the opposite side. Realizing that you didn't have to hold it all together here. You didn't have to fight the waves. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring those hands down. We're going to do that 2 more times, thinking about those waves in the ocean. and how sometimes we can just stay with what comes and goes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring them down. One more, reach them up. Exhale, bring them down. Bringing those hands back into your heart. One breath in, filling up. Maybe your eyes are closed. Maybe that gaze is just beyond your nose. Knowing that whenever those waves of grief come upon you, nothing to hold together, nothing to fix, nothing to change. Just riding with those emotions, those feelings that come. Allowing them to be there just as they are. And then moving your body through them. We'll take one more breath together, breathing in. Exhale. Allow that breath to go. Blinking your eyes open if they were closed. I will leave you with this blessing. May the long sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And may the pure light within you guide your way. Namaste, friends.